Welcome to Creativo Corner. I'm Abigail, and today we have Yana with us. She is a fashion stylist based out of New York. She does a lot of styling for various magazines. She's also a stylist featured in the Vogue Club very often and a contributing writer to Vogue magazine. Works with many different brands, has built a real career in the industry, and we're happy to have her. Thank you, Yana.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. Thank you. I was happy to see you.
Yana, can you tell us a bit how you got started in the fashion industry? What inspired you? What are the origins?
I started like really a long time ago. I'm like a dinosaur. It was about 20 years ago. I started modeling first. It was my first year at the university and I started modeling, it was like really fun times. I had a lot of friends and we did fashion shows. We did magazines. I even had covers. Yes, and I also did the TV, and it was so fun. It was a few what was it, like TV programs, and every weekend you run to the TV to watch your commercials. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Yeah, and then after when I came here to New York, and you know what, the modeling industry was totally different than now. It was a lot of rules, a lot of restrictions. You have to be this, you have to be that, you have to be tall, you have to be skinny, you have to. Okay, it was really hard. I was not tall enough to get to the like big agencies. I don't know, maybe I did not try so hard, but when I came here to New York, I tried a couple of agencies. I didn't have time. I was rejected because I had how you call, I don't remember, the H1B or something, the working visa. I worked for the company and they didn't, I don't know, they didn't just fight for me because I'm like 5'7", 5'8". It was not enough. Usually you have to be like starting from 5'9", 5'10". And I got a couple of rejections and I was okay. I just gave up and that's it. I thought, it's not me. Okay, let's go. Okay, and I working. I just started to work 24/7 because I was alone here. I just came by myself and I didn't have time to try again. And then when I finally have time, I went to a fashion school, and I got my the fashion stylist certificate because I wanted to be a fashion stylist. I want to be like on the other side of this. Because when I was a model, was different. We did not have stylists. The fashion editors, they styled us. They did everything. Yeah. It was a little bit different. Not like now. I'm happy. Everything changed. Sometimes I look at those models like 5'5", 5'4", and I'm like, oh my god, please. Why it was different before?
You could have had a chance.
Yeah. But I'm happy that everything is changing and diversity and everything. Yeah, it's amazing.
Oh wow, wow! And you clearly love being a fashion stylist.
Yeah, I love this. I love everything, just everything what related to fashion. It's very interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, and how do you so you fell into the fashion stylist and now you are you're a consultant, you're working with different magazines, different agencies, that's right?
Yes, I work with magazines, with brands, with agencies, and also with starting. My partner from Paris, he has a big agency, the PR agency, and we're starting together like a production agency also. Yeah, because we can work in Paris, in New York, like all over the world. Thank
Congratulations.
you.
Wow,
Yeah,
thank
it's very exciting. It's really hard. It's something new. I know how it works, but it's still hard because you have to handle a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Every part of fashion, I feel like it's all like networking, knowing
It's number
people.
one.
Yeah. Yeah. So it takes a lot of time.
Takes a lot of time.
Yeah, absolutely. But you're a people person and you're obviously very beautiful, always put together. So I'm sure everyone wants to work with
Yeah.
you. For sure. So you're recognized often for your great sense of style. I know you talk a lot on your social media about how to be photographed. what are some good rules? I know people can find it on your social media, but what are some good rules like that you follow when you get dressed in the morning?
It always depends, and the mostly it depends on how do you feel, because sometimes you wake up and you feel like, okay, I'm ready to rule this world. And the other day, this, you wake up, okay, please, I don't want anyone to see me today. Okay, so I know the stylist, we have to, I don't know, we have to post something on Instagram, and a lot of stylists recommend just have your outfit, just prepare your outfit in advance. But sometimes it doesn't work, or either you just prepare a lot of outfits in advance. Because if you prepare something like yesterday and you wake up and, okay, this doesn't work, I don't want to be like this today, I want to be something else or someone else, whatever. And usually when you go somewhere, it depends on the dress code for sure, and it depends on the situation, and still you have to feel good inside. If a dress code requires, I don't know, wearable, let's say the Met Gala this year, they had the Garden of Times, the dress code. It's what you think first, it's florals. I'm not a floral person, but still I have to think something. I have to be me. And I have to be fit to the dress code, and I think I did great.
Oh, what did you wear? What did you wear?
I just add some details, like I had a clutch with flowers, and I had a long leather dress with a lace insert, and it was flowers on the lace. The leather is definitely me. I had flowers. I still had it. I fit the dress code, and it worked also.
Oh, perfect. I love it. Yeah, you seem like a very New York girl. You're always wearing an element of like something black, a little bit serious, but like you have the gold shoes today, the gold shorts, which are amazing. So cute.
Thank you.
So cute. Yeah, I love it. And can we talk about the shorts for a second? These shorts are so cute. It's like boxing shorts.
This is Bermuda shorts, and this is a very big trend, this summer trend. And also they could be like in denim, like really baggy denim, or like straight cut, and I love them, like really love them, because it's the most appropriate shorts for the city, and especially in metallic, because you add something more like glamour and edgy, or something fashion.
Absolutely. So it sounds like the trends influence your style. Where do you look for trend inspiration? Is there a particular person that you look to? I know a lot of people look to you as a stylist. So where do you find?
I'm not really into trends, but I still have to, definitely, especially when you go somewhere, you have to like present yourself. Yes, if I don't like the trend, I can easily skip this. If I like something that, I don't really like then people, the stylists, like I told before, they have to create the content and, those tips and tricks. It's outdated, do not wear this. I cannot say this. I don't like that people say that. If you love it, just wear it. Who cares? It fits you. You look good in that. Just wear it, and this is it. No, I'm not really into trends. I take what I really love and what fits me well to my personal style. And the inspiration, I don't know, inspiration is everywhere. And I usually check, the runways. See everything, all designers and everything. And I always check the global, the trend forecasting agencies, the big one. And I check the trends like couple years in advance.
Oh, wow. Years in advance.
Yes. Wow. This is what they do. Yeah, they predict trends, and I check their reports, and I already know.
You know things that we don't know. You already know what's happening in 2026.
Yes, for sure.
So you're also a genie. Woo.
Yeah.
Predictor Yana. I love it.
Yeah, you have to predict. Yeah, and when you see something, it's the inspiration is everywhere. It's an art, movie, music, everything. So you watch the movie or even a teaser, and you already know. The cowboy whatever boots or something style it's gonna be in like the next season. We already know this. It was a pink, the Barbie pink. We already knew it was a lot of pink before, even before Barbie. It was a few things you already know that it's coming. It's coming.
I love it. I love it. Yeah. Is that how you choose what brands to style as well? The ones that are following the trends when you choose a brand to work with or to style on a client?
It always depends, if you style. I do not work with private clients anymore, like not really. I work mostly with brands and magazines. If it's a magazine, let's say editorial, the story for the magazine, it always depends on the magazine or their aesthetic. So if you style, let's say, glamour, it's not gonna work for, I don't know, the Sean magazine or something else, because it's a different aesthetics and different vision. So you have to know their aesthetic first.
Okay, got it. And who's your favorite magazine to work with?
My favorite magazine, I don't know, it's hard to say. I work with all of them.
Is there a memorable moment?
I love Sean magazine. I love Numero. It depends. It depends on the story and everything. It depends.
Do you have a preference, like European or US magazines? I know there is a difference in the style, right, between European fashion and American fashion.
Yes, sometimes, yes. I love Vogue Italy. I love Vogue. Portuguese Vogue is also amazing. Especially their earlier projects, I love so much. And it depends every year or every season. And also, the L Serbia, they do amazing job also.
Oh wow! Well, the Eastern European style is always very elevated, right? It's like very over the top glamorous.
True.
Yeah, it's like you today with the gold shoes walking in Times Square. Yeah. Walking to an interview, gold shoes. Yeah, interesting. Cool. And that's where you're from, right? From Eastern Europe.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. So do you think that's why that speaks to you more? You grew up seeing all the gowns.
I don't know, probably. It's hard to say. I'm a blend. I'm a mix of everything now. Because it becomes easier when you know yourself. You feel yourself. You know yourself, and it becomes much more easier. And I can blend a lot in my personal style. Yeah, I'm definitely not a romantic style, but still, if you want it, you know how to style it. You can mix it, like let's say some details. Let's say heart-shaped Chanel earrings in black leather. It's like romantic detail, but black leather, it's total me. It's something different,
Absolutely. Actually, can we talk about your jewelry for a second? Because I feel like you have always had amazing jewelry, and you just mentioned that. I think that's probably like one of the keys to your amazing style. I love your bracelets. So
Thank you
cute.
so much. Yeah, I just spoke about the heart-shaped. This is Alexander McQueen, one of my favorite designers. Yeah, I love him a lot. Yeah.
So cute.
Yeah.
And who are your rings?
This is, I love rings. I do not have so many of them today. I usually have a lot. I thought it's enough. I have golden shorts.
Okay, true. Very true. Very true. And I remember when we were speaking, I think the first time we met, you said that you have like amazing accessories because then you can put them as on a client for a shoot, right? Like you can repurpose it, like you have it for you, but then you can also use it.
Yeah, I remember when we met, I was running from the Vivienne Westwood boutique, and I got, was a limited edition, was a necklace the corset necklace
Yes.
from 19, I don't remember something. And I was so happy. This is the first time when we met, and I showed it to you. I was so happy. I wanted to share it with someone that I got. It was the last one. It was really hard to get it. Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. That's how you stand out in this in like the fashion world, right? You have to have that unique piece that no one else has.
Yeah, I love jewelry. I love it so much. I love accessories.
You must have an amazing jewelry closet. And how do you and on that vein, like how do you talk to your daughters about fashion? Do you tell them like have fun with it? Do you help style them? How do they feel about you being a fashion stylist?
She loves it. She just recently told me that, well, mom, I love to tell people that you're a fashion stylist. I'm enjoying it. I tell them like different stories. Yeah, she started to enjoy it because when she was little, then I have two kids, yeah, and I bought the clothes for them, like, and they didn't tell me a word, just they were fine with that and they will look good. And after, there was a certain period then they wanted to do everything by themselves. My son still, okay, I don't want this, I want this, just as simple as possible, man. you know Okay, but my daughter, she started to enjoy fashion, and she had the uniform. She was in another school, she had the uniform, and now she has to think what to wear every morning, and she's in high school. And she comes to me like, what do I wear tomorrow? I'm like, oh my God, please.
No. Now the stylist comes out.
Yes. She starts to borrow my clothes. She opens my closet, and yeah. And I recently took her as my +1 to one of the events. It was an amazing event with Patricia Field, the Sex and the City stylist. You know her, everyone knows her, yeah. Yeah, and it was an amazing event, and she was my +1, and she was so excited. Yeah, she's modeling. Yeah, and she had a couple of movies. Sure, it was it was a background, but who knows what's gonna be in the future. But she had the background roles. And it was the Sex and the City, and Just Like That.
Oh, amazing.
Some of the seasons, yeah, she had the role there. And another one just recently, we cannot tell about this still.
Okay. Ooh, top secret.
Yes,
Top secret.
yeah,
I love
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Wow, exciting. It's so nice to share that with your daughter. That's amazing.
Yes.
Is she allowed to borrow the jewelry, or she has to earn that, right?
Sometimes. Not everything, but some of them, yeah.
Oh, cute. I love it. Okay. So you walk through, so you style magazine shoots often, like the cover story or something that's inside. Can you walk us through how you style a shoot? Like what's in your mind? How are you thinking about it? Like say you get like let's not use the garden theme. Say you have like something else, Egyptian theme. Like how are you gonna go through, pick the brands? What's your process?
It always depends. Like I told you before, it depends on the magazine and on their aesthetic. What they want, more glamorous or more like, I don't know, edgy or something like that. And this is what they think first. And then this is a story. I create a story. I create the mood board, or even if we have the creative director, like magazine from the magazine team. I create everything according to the mood board, and I start my research, the brands. This is what I remember, or maybe you can forget anything. You do the research, the previous eras and everything. I love the history, because you have to know, and you have to read a lot of history books and everything to put all those stuff together. Yeah, it depends on the model. If it's a celebrity, you have to think about the personality, also about the yes and no's of the person.
Oh
Yeah,
wow.
it's interesting. It's
Wow.
like it's the process.
Wow, I didn't realize there was so much history and research that went into picking out the styling. That's amazing.
Yes, it's interesting. Yeah.
Wow.
And you educate yourself like all the time.
Oh wow. Yeah, I think there was a famous scene, if you've seen Legally Blonde, right? Where she's like the blonde lawyer and she like goes to law school to find her boyfriend. And she's like, I read History of Polka Dots and I got an A. I feel like that's what you're reading, right?
Thank you.
No, but it's important, right?
Yes,
It's
that's
important.
true. That's true.
Even though it's a fun field, there's a lot of
that's
thought
true.
behind it.
Yes. Yeah, sometimes you start your research and you start to read and you can stop and okay, just get back. We are working.
Yeah, of course, exactly. Can you think of like a favorite like look that you've put together recently? I know you like more sophisticated leather.
It was probably was the last fashion week, and I just recently posted about that brand. It was like really amazing story. I don't know. Recently, a lot of Serbian brands reached me, and they're amazing. Also, European brands, they're amazing. And one of the brands, I know them for some time, and they sent me the outfit for the fashion week. And it was like the movie story. The pilot, the Serbia Airlines, he brought it to me personally because it took a lot of time. And it was like a long leather trench, and it's and a dress you cannot fold it. And they sent it to me, and the pilot, he brought it to me personally. I met him. It was like really, oh my God, is it a movie or something? Yeah, and I got that outfit and I styled it. It was a leather, like long, beautiful, amazing leather trench in a color like purple burgundy color. It's very trendy color. I knew this. This is a very trendy color. It was a dress, like a see-through dress, because naked dresses like Saint Laurent dresses, they're very in trend also. I thought it's gonna be like, it's gonna work like 100%. I added the bag. It was a Alaya bag. It's just started. I was one of the first, and you have to know it also. And after, there are a lot of I don't know, fashionistas all over the Instagram started to carry that bag, and I knew that it's gonna be a hit. And I put everything together, and I got to so many magazines.
Wow.
Because you have to know all this. You have to put all this together. You have to know all those things, because it's gonna work. It's gonna attract the attention of street style photographers. Because who knows trends better? Street style photographers. Just ask them what the trend like for the next season. They're gonna tell you, because they have to catch this.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Wow. And this is how you think when you prepare outfit for the, let's say, fashion week.
Wow. This is what I like about you. I feel like you're very smart in how you go about things. I mean, you have to read the reports, read the books. I mean, succeeding in any field, I think it's really important to just like be smart, have a strategy, because there's so much competition, especially in fashion.
Yes, you have to have a strategy. You have to analyze a lot. Yeah, in marketing, you have to know this.
Yeah, yeah. And in fashion, if you're captured by those street style photographers, like game over. Like everyone's like, who is Yana? I want to hire her. Amazing.
This is a part of the strategy,
Yeah.
If you want to be like visible, if you want to be in fashion, you have to have it.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Styling. And what do you think will be different with production? I know you said you're getting into production. How would that be different from styling for a shoot?
It's really hard to say. This is what I love, to meet people, to connect people together, and like castings and everything. This is what I like. I'm going to style anyway. I'm going to style. But I love to find people for the project. I used to do it like all the time. When you're a team or you need to find a team, like a producer, I do it. But when someone tells you, okay, now you're gonna do this, and like, oh my God, I didn't do it before, but you did. I already did this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I've seen you out so many different times. I feel like you're always networking, always meeting people, building relationships. You'll be great at it.
Yeah, I love this. I love to meet people. This is why I love fashion, because I love to meet interesting people, creative people. It's like the best part.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, it keeps you young, right? Very dynamic industry. Yeah, very interesting industry. And yeah, I guess your daughter will be going into it, so you'll keep it in the family. That's awesome.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. She's modeling, and we need just to reapply to try more agencies.
Yeah.
We'll see. She loves it, and she said, "Mama, I need money."
No. She's like, I need those headshots. I need the digitals. Uh-oh.
That's no. She's joking. She loves it. Yeah, she loves it. Yeah.
Oh. Question for you. How do you feel about the development of like AI in fashion, and like how do you see that playing into the role of like fashion stylists, magazines? How do you feel about that?
I love this. This is really interesting. It definitely helps. And I attended just some time ago, I attended was the event about like fashion and AI. Yeah, it's supposed to help, not to like people, a lot of people got scared that are they like AI going to replace like real people? Not really. And people who do this, who already do this, they say, no, we created it to help, not to replace someone.
Yeah.
And I think this is amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, I could see it being super helpful in all sorts of ways. So,
Absolutely. Yeah.
yeah. It basically does all of like the work for you, and then not all of the work, but it like does some of like that work that you would have to do. Like this is orange, right? Like you can have everything in one place. So,
Yes. That's
are you
true.
using AI tools now when you're styling?
Uh, Not really. I use it for I don't know, for social media mostly.
Okay.
Mostly. But I know people I'm so sorry. I know people like when you create the story, the magazine story, and it's much easier to add something using AI, like I don't know, the design set or something to add some details and like on a post-production stage. And I think this is amazing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, but still, we need real people. We need stylists. They need models.
Yeah, absolutely. AI models are not replacing real models
No,
anytime soon. No
never.
way. No way. No way.
Never. We want real people.
Yeah, absolutely. And another big trend in fashion or a big development is like the trend of sustainability. How do you feel about that? How do you see that developing? Do you feel like more brands are embracing sustainability?
Yeah, it's definitely very important, and we as a stylist, we have to like promote it. Yeah, I love this, and now I'm working on one of the project. It's gonna be, I don't know, I'm not gonna tell about this, but this is a denim, and there are a lot of new designers, emergent brands. They are amazing. I found so many of them, and they use recycled denim. This is, you know, like one day you'll see the project, but this is really amazing what they do, and I think it's a big deal.
Hmm. Well, denim is one of those materials that takes a lot of water to create. Is that
Yes,
right?
yes.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So recycling it would be a huge deal.
It's a huge deal. I agree.
Yeah. Yeah, that's amazing. Oh, cool. Yeah, there's like all these debates in fashion. I mean, vegan leather actually not so great for the environment, right? It's like mostly plastic. So
Yes,
yeah, it's super important to have all of these
it's a lot
things.
of greenwashing still. People
Yeah.
tell about this like designers, but you have to
Yeah. Of course.
you
Of
to
course.
avoid ban.
Of course.
But still, it's a lot of greenwashing everywhere.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, but we go in there in the right direction, hopefully.
Yeah. Well, I
Yeah.
think you're actually very sustainable in the way that you dress because, like, we were discussing the Vivienne Westwood, like, accessory. You go for those, like, vintage things or things that's like, well, the Vivienne Westwood, it's like from the past, right? Like, it's something, we're not creating a new necklace. We're finding a necklace and like making it modern and new and fresh, right? Like we're not creating a new product. And thrifting is a huge way of being sustainable.
I love vintage. And I'm crazy about, like we discussed before, about jewelry.
Yeah.
And I always looking for new vintage jewelry.
Yeah, and it's a great way to stand out, be sustainable at the same time.
Yeah,
So many stores in New York that are vintage stores that you can really.
Yeah, and this is amazing. Yeah, I love this.
Yeah, absolutely. No, big fan of the sustainability trend. Big fan. Let's see. And what do you love most about being a fashion stylist?
I love, like we discussed before, I love to meet people, new, interesting people, creative people. I love to create, actually. I love to create new stories, and I love to see the result. I love to see people like being happy. And I don't know. And like sometimes I think, I don't know, maybe I don't create something like really special, but we always criticize ourselves. But can imagine, like in like let's say 20 years, someone will find that magazine.
Absolutely. Yeah. And you made that, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you were a part of that. Yeah. And and I feel like fashion styling, it's like you're part of a team, right? Like it's like a big team
It's always this is amazing to be a part of the team. I love my teams. Like every time, I don't remember like having a bad team. All of them are amazing. Every time even if you meet for the first time, you just like friends. Like in a few minutes, you're like friends.
Yeah. I feel like everyone in fashion I've ever met is very positive, good energy.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, super positive. Yeah, and let me see, maybe last.
Even if people think absolutely different about fashion people,
Yeah, that's true. That's actually the best thing about the fact that the world is becoming more global, right? Because you get to meet people who think very differently.
Yes.
Very different fashion. Like, for example, the Harajuku fashion, is that what it is in Japan, where they dress like a little cartoon? Like, there's so many different styles all over the world. It's wild.
Yeah.
Wild. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, and then maybe just one more. What would one piece of advice be to like someone who is aspiring to be a fashion stylist? I know for you, you got your start getting a styling certification. How would you recommend if someone is interested in fashion styling? How do they get started?
I don't know. It's hard to say. Just do it. Just do it. You need a lot of experience. Just don't be scared. I know it's scary, but you have to go and do it. Yeah, certifications and everything. This is really important. But no one asked me about anything. Just never ever.
Really?
Like my diplomas and I have a lot, tons of them. So after becoming a fashion stylist, I got a diploma in production management and fashion business management and luxury brand management. A lot, thousands of them. Nobody asked me about anything.
What? Oh, no. You're like, why did I even go?
Yeah, right. Yeah, I love it. I'm crazy about this. I just want to study like all the time. Yeah, but you need the experience. You need connections, and you need an experience. Just connect with people and go and do it and ask people. Offer them your help. Just offer first, and then you get something from that. Because I think it's in business is the same. Just give first and get after. I think it's everywhere in life and in business everywhere. Just give first and then get after. Just offer something, and then you will see how it's gonna work.
Oh, yeah, I love that. See, you're such a good person. Give first, get after. Amazing. Well, thank you so much for joining us, Yana.
Thank you.
I feel like you have so many good nuggets of wisdom to share. You're obviously very beautiful, very accomplished, and
thank you so much.
Look forward to your new production adventures.
Thank you. I would stay here for a long time.
Absolutely. And where can everyone find you? We'll edit this in at the end. Where can everyone find you on social media?
Instagram, yeah, this is my Instagram. Yeah. Yeah, I'm on Instagram like all the time. Sometimes I disappear because I need to, but I'm there.
Absolutely. Amazing. Oh, thank you so much, Yana.
Thank you.